is Southbank Poetry?
Southbank Poetry is a publisher of poetry. We are anti-cuts to the arts, we are anti-austerity, and we seek to empower the next generation of writers for our classes and magazines.
Oh, and when you say publish, what do you mean? Because I noticed you've got some...
So we publish, we started off in 2008, and we published poems about the Southbank area, and then about London, and then urban poems in general, and now we publish poems on any topic.
Why should I study poetry with you?
You should study poetry with me because I know what it takes to go from zero to hero poet. I'm an editor and a publisher. I edit and publish Southbank Poetry, and I edit as an associate editor at Flipped Eye, and I run classes that motivate the next generation of writers. We've published poems by Mona Ashi and Nick Makoa, both shortlisted for the Felix Dennis Poetry Prize, and Mona won the Forward Prize.
And how are you different?
I'm different because I will empower you, we will push you to your limits, we will inspire you and make you rethink everything you know about poetry. I will help you find your ideal subject, help you develop your own voice while making you feel at home, because we know the best writing is written when you feel safe.
So what if someone doesn't want to be a poet but wants to get the skills? Can they still come?
That's fine. You don't have to want to be a poet or a professional writer to join our community. What many people don't realise is the poetry community is a community, and the Southbank poetry community is a very opening, welcoming community. We'll welcome you in. You just have to be willing to let go of your fears and create.
I've heard the classes are good for healing.
They are. I find lots of people come to me after major life events. They want to have a creative release. So I create a warm, safe environment so that they can go from being the victim to the writer. And I always say, if it's on the page, it's not in your head, and it's not tormenting you, but you become the author.
So when did you start writing and why?
So I started off in finance, and then I had always written poetry throughout my whole life, ever since I was 7, and I found a poem about a bear. It goes, I knew a bear who ate an eclair, he reached out a paw and said, I love eclair so there. And it's always stuck with me, that poem. And so I got made redundant, but that was the best thing that happened to me, because then I could really do like what I wanted in life.
And did you study creative writing?
So I did an English and American Literature degree, and then I did an MSc in creative writing at Edinburgh University.
I want to be a poet. What now?
Writing takes courage. Reading your writing takes even more courage. It's bearing your soul. We will help you get there. I can show you how to write your first poem, edit to your first collection, and get you into the magazines you want to be in. You have to want it to get it. Be willing to commit to your goal before you get there.
And are you on social media?
I am. I am on @PoetsCat and @PoetBank for Southbank Poetry.